hello. How is everybody today? How is everybody's Thursday going so far? Um, I am Heather Dewey Pettit, and let's just go right into it. Um, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. Um, let's see. As a writer, I've done a lot of different things, but in recent years, my focus has been on fiction. Um, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. Um, and as an artist, I have done a few things, including photography. But in recent years, my focus has been on using watercolors, liquid, water-based media like watercolor and gouache and inks. And and I have an Etsy shop. So what ties all those things together is that is basically is my love of fantasy and science fiction. So I do have a novel in the works, and that is essentially it's women's fantasy, um, and let's see. I also have a couple of short stories that have been on the back burner. One I was going to work on this week. I've had some things come up, but I would like to see about doing a little bit of writing today. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be on for the whole 2 hours that I usually am. Basically, we'll see where I am in an hour because I might possibly get a migraine today, but we'll see what happens. If that does happen, I could hop over to my Discord and then just do some kind of text-based thing. So anyway, that is me. All of my links should be below. Hi, Katerina. Katerina Denison's here. Says, good morning. Literally just got out of bed. I work a late night job. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so yeah. Reason being that I may have a migraine today is because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. But I've had a lot going on, a lot on my mind. Just kind of see if I can make the background a little bit less cluttered, possibly. I do have some things on my desk I've been working on the last few days. I've been working on some art. However, and I was going to have an event this weekend. However, it was canceled this morning, so I don't have to work so hard on that anymore for the week. So I'm that's one thing I need to do is clear my desk off of any art related things because that's not a priority. Yeah. Thank you, Katerina. Says, ouch. I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, me too. So we shall see. I do have an event in May that I am planning on doing to not attending but be a vendor at to sell my art, and that's on May 20th. So it's not a I don't feel a lot of pressure to do a bunch of stuff at the moment. So for that. So anyway, but I will be running some sprints momentarily. So I apologize. I didn't have it ready to go, but I can get I can get a timer ready. let's see here. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. This is taking me a little longer because I'm getting used to working on a Mac. And it's been 15 years since I've had one, so yeah. So I'm having to do things. I'm a little slower than I'm used to. There we go. I think I'll do classic Pomodoro timer. In other words, the Pomodoro timer.online one. Ordinarily, excuse me. Ordinarily, I do the 25-minute classic Pomodoro timer time, and then I have been doing rest for 5, and that's why I like the Pomodoro Kitty. It just helps you go right through it. Katerina says, "Take your time. Gotta make my coffee and grab a bite." There've been a lot of changes to StreamYard, and this week is my first week back actually after being after not streaming for 2 weeks. So I'm a little rusty, I guess. So I'm having to get rid of some windows here that pop up. So yeah. I'm not used to streaming without makeup, at least some. I have nothing. I didn't even, oh. Yeah, Katerina says, been using Pomodoro Kitty in my solo writing too. Love the little meow. I know, it's like somebody recorded a real meow and they used that. Let me share this. But anyway, I usually do 25 minutes. Unless Katerina, let me know if you would rather have 20 as a warm-up, because that's fine too. I can also get my banner ready. Again, sorry about not having all this ready. I would have, but I had a lot of things going on this morning, including my kid's bus being late, all kinds of stuff going on. That's okay. Okay. Yes, the little meow was very cute. Katerina says 25 works. Going once. Going twice. Okay, let me see. But I usually use Pomodoro Kitty. How do I change this? I don't usually use this one. I'm actually not sure how to change this one. Ah, here we go. I found it. Customize. Oh, I just want to change the focus level. Here it is. Got it. Okay. All right. All right. Break. Custom. Oh, I see it. 5 minutes. Okay. There we go. Okay. All righty. Yeah. Let's get it back to, here we go. Okay. Not used to this one. All righty. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue cleaning off my desk and my little art. I got a little table next to me for it has a bunch of art stuff on it, and we're going to go ahead and get this started. In. I hope you got your coffee, Katerina.
99091181.
Just giving you a buffer time here, and we'll do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's print. Okay. How did everybody do? Sorry, I had to stay muted for just a little
216
bit.
of 23, build them out 626.
So hubby's working on the opposite side of the living room. I did get art supplies off my desk. Some of them moved to the table, and some of them
216 of
cleaned off the
2023.
table. So mostly I needed a place to work. Let's see. How did everybody else do? How did you do, Katerina? I also
And that's
got rid of some
probably the same thing for
recycling
the one
and
on
grabbed my
221 of
planners.
23 for 563.
Bonnie came in. Hi, how are you? Says Stream Hoppers United.
Okay, and then the one
Thank you
that's
very
on
much. Good to see you.
222, I know it was received. What was that claim number, but it hasn't been processed yet?
Katerina
For
says,
626, what's that claim number?
but getting the ball rolling.
222.
You know what, since I don't currently have a headset,
Thank you so much.
what I might do, starting at least for next stream, is using
No, that'd be
my
it.
mic and or
Thank you.
moving my stream spot. Katerina says hi to Bonnie. And wondering what is SHU? That is Stream Hoppers United. This is something that some of us started, oh gosh, I don't know, a couple years ago, I guess. And just there were a bunch of us going to different streams in like a day. And it was like me and Bonnie and Maggie, Mama Maggie, and a bunch of us just going to just a variety of different streams, trying to have some productive time, probably in 2020. So Bonnie says real quick, hello, getting ready to write, finishing up morning stuff. Hello all. Hello. So far so good. It is 1:45, and I'm in a pretty good mood actually. Well, for a multitude of reasons. One being, today is actually my wedding anniversary. 21 years. And so I will be getting ready for that after the stream. And after I do some more cleaning, and then I'll get ready for that. So yeah. Hope everything is going well, Bonnie, up in New York. Thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, we're actually going out. Just the two of us. And so yeah. So that's gonna be a nice time. Thank you, Katerina. Katerina also says happy anniversary. Party time. Party time. He's concentrating and nodding his head. Alrighty. Well, when that is at the 0 mark, we'll start again. Thank you very much, guys. So yes, and then I will do some resting, Katerina. I promise. But so far so good. I'm operating on just a few hours of sleep. We'll see how it goes. And after this sprint, as far as if I keep going for the duration of the stream. But I usually stream for 2 hours. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. I'll do some more planning and maybe some writing. Press the start button. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Let's see. I did some planning, did some more organizing of my art stuff, and I did a little bit of editing in the notes document that I'm working in for my novel. And I saw, Paget, that you had messaged me through Etsy. So, yeah. Can you see my cross fingers? Let's see. In comments, I was about, let's see, Bonnie had, I had explained what Stream Hoppers United was. And Bonnie came in, we're saying happy anniversary, thank you. So during that sprint, I had found something that was in this cart that's over here by my bookcase. I found something from last fall. Hubby was teasing me. So yeah, something that I need, let's just say. Also during that sprint, let's see, Bonnie said, thought I was doing Vita this year. I don't know. I was talking about some events that I had signed up for, and I was going to be selling my art this coming Saturday night, but this event was canceled. Maybe you heard that. But I have another event in in May on the 20th. So this is just one little stamped card on watercolor paper, little 3x3 inch square card. Yeah, I was working on some little some things that wouldn't take up a lot of space on a small table for that event, but I'm not going to be doing that now. Paget came in. Hi, hello. Everybody saying hi. Bonnie and Karina. Yes, Karina said good morning to Paget, or is it still morning? Oh, it's still morning for Katerina. Got it. Yeah, I did not do Pomodoro Kitty. I did just, what is the name of it? It's just Pomodoro. So I actually didn't do the kitty. I was just trying something different. Bonnie just got lunch, leftover pizza, and a Pepsi. Cool. Also, vlog every day in April. Vita. Yeah, I have done that. I have attempted to do that before. Also attempted the one in December. Yeah, I've tried a few things. At least it gets more content on your channel. I might try that. Cute, Katerina, is it about that card? Thank you. Yeah, it's a couple of stamps and a bit of watercolor paper. Maybe I can make this a little bigger. And I might actually I'm not sure I'm going to do another sprint. I think I might get some rest before tonight. No, I don't think I mentioned that last week, Bonnie. That's okay. Last week, I wasn't doing much last week because, let's see, when did I pick up this new computer? Friday. I was not streaming last week or the week prior. I took 2 weeks off. No worries, no worries. But here's a bigger, so you can see that. What I might end up doing if I don't take some of these with me is, to that other event is putting some of these on my Etsy, in my Etsy shop. And there's another one, just a very slightly different design. Here's another. I found a bit of ephemera I had made a while back, and I glued that on to a card. That is watercolor pencil on a stamped image and a layer of navy on a mini card, 3 by 3 inch card. I also have some small art that I'll do something with. I was thinking of cutting that down a little bit and putting it in here in this little frame. Got a package of frames when they were on sale at Michael's last week. No worries. Katerina says, oops, wait a minute. I thought about doing the blogging A to Z again, but I always poop out on those challenges within a week. Yeah, for me, it's like a week or two. I must about a week or two. lose the steam. So Bonnie says maybe it was someone else. Could be. And working, that is fine. That is fine. Yeah, so those are stamps. I like using stamps on watercolor paper, on fine tooth watercolor paper for a lot of my art. So I said earlier that what ties all of it, blah blah blah, what ties everything together in creatively is my love of fantasy and science fiction. So a lot of the stamps I use are of fairies and dragons and maybe castles. This is a very tiny castle stamp. Katerina says, I'm so bad at blogging, I can't think of what to write about. And if I do, I think to myself, does anybody really care about that? I tell myself, no, I prefer fiction over reality. So do I. I mean, I was a freelance writer for a while where I wrote reality. I liked the idea of journalism, but I don't think I had not the heart for it, but I didn't have a true passion for it like I do for fiction. Wait, what now? Katerina says, I love stamps. I used to teach stamping in an art store. That was a long time ago. I actually did my very first public demos last year. One at Necronomicon Tampa, and I did just at some events where I was selling my art. I was doing like just a little demonstration here and there of using my gel presses. So, and that was a lot of fun, and I got some good feedback from the demo that I did at Necronomicon Tampa. So, yeah, I was invited to do it again. So I need to work on when I hear I can work on pitching a specific idea for that. Let's see. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, Karina. Karina says, that sounds so fun. Yes, it was. And because I have a lot of images, stamps, because I have a lot of stamps that produce images of like fantasy. Here's one right here. I don't know if you've heard of this company, Katerina. It's called Lavinia Stamps. They have lots of fairies and dragons and stuff like that. Look at this lady here. But I like clear stamps because it's so much easier. Look at this like sorceress kind of lady. So my plan is to use those two together. I have fallen in love with stamping and gel presses. But it kind of, I think, refills my well a bit. So sometimes I will take breaks from writing and do art because that will be something that it just kind of redirects my brain for a little while, and I can do something physical while still germinating on something in terms of how a sentence should be, or a lot of times it helped me a lot when I had a lot of freelance editing projects, and it helped me to just do something complete opposite and give me some time to think something through, and then I would go back to it. So yeah. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, if anybody watching this, either live or on replay, is interested in freelance editing services, I've been working with words as a writer and editor for approximately 25 years, and please feel free to drop me a line. And I'd love to see if I'm a good fit for somebody. So Justina's here. Hello, how are you? Says, hey, swinging by while I have a few. How's it going? Not too bad. I'm just kind of doing some various things today, not really pressuring myself to push myself very hard today, just kind of organizing things. And I had an event scheduled for this coming Saturday night, but it was canceled, so now I'm just kind of relaxing.
Yeah, Mariah, my name's Kevin.
Hatchet says, I love stamps too. You know what? I think I'm going to do one more sprint, because why not? Yeah, obviously, Paget, because you've bought several of my things from my Etsy shop, and I actually did a commission for her. But this background you see here surrounding me, that's actually my own art that I made with a gel press and ink and watercolor paint.
Mondelloo.
Katerina says, I've just gotten into clear stamp. Pretty. Oh, thank you. There weren't any of those back when I was doing it. So when I picked up stamping,
Quentin
when I picked stamping up
Mandela,
again, I gave it a try.
Mandela.
It's so helpful. Oh my gosh, it's so helpful. Yes, Paget says, how are you feeling?
Mondello, excuse
Just
me,
Eva.
Mondello.
I hope you're
Mondello.
healing up pretty well. Thanks for getting to my moods, to be honest. It doesn't hurt enough to complain about, just this dull ache that wears on my soul. Oh, dosed myself recently. Well, hopefully that'll help. Medication that's what it's there for. Eva,
January 1st of 2023, $487.
After I had taken a break from it, I started back around 2016
I think it was
editing, and I've done line editing, copy editing, and proofreading, and I really enjoy those. I'm not really a big picture kind of gal. I'm detail oriented, and so that's my personality. That's my
5600 Spalding Drive Unit 927 050 Northwest Georgia.
That's my jam. That's it. Rachel D. Adams hopping into the hug of the like button. I'm on break for now. How's it going? I'm just kind of taking a long break right now, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do one more sprint.
Question.
What time is it now? It's almost 12:30.
It doesn't tell me exactly.
Also,
It just says it's accepted. All it says in our system was accepted, so I'm assuming that it was maybe done electronically. But
let's do that. Let's go ahead and do it now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's spread. Sorry about that. So I needed a quick break. Needed to step away, basically. So let's see. How did everybody do? This is just going to be the last sprint, for sure. Let's see. So yeah, I was putting some things in the comments and looking at my planners, and thinking about quarter 2 and April. And also thinking, a lot about some promotion I would like to do in April. And thinking a lot about the conference I was involved with back in February, where, yes, I put in the chat that I hosted 2 panels for the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference. And among the gracious folks who did that with me were Mama Maggie Ward, Jenna O'Malley, Shannon Houston, or AKA SD Houston. Yeah, that was everybody that ended up doing it. I had also invited Glory Writes the Blues, if I can talk. Yeah, unfortunately she couldn't make it, but I thought that was a very well-rounded group of people, and we had so much fun, and I really enjoyed doing that. Let's see. But I did talk about my specialties, and that's where that's where I am regarding that. But anyway, it was interesting doing that conference because there was a lot of discussion about fantasy and science fiction, and that's what I mean by speculative fiction. I'm just using that as an umbrella term for all of the genres within that, within that umbrella, basically, of speculative fiction. All of the fantasy, all of the science, sci-fi, and all the genre bending within that field. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. But I really have loved working directly with authors. And I have worked in publishing before, but I prefer that. I really do prefer working with people individually. I fell in love with it, honestly. So yeah, yes. I'm in the process of specializing further to work with authors of speculative fiction, but I'm not opposed to other genres. For example, I've done 2 books of a 3-book series. I don't know, I haven't heard from this author, but I was supposed to do the 3rd in a trilogy, basically. And they were mystery / thriller with a bit of romance set in the Deep South. And they were really, really good, actually. So anyway, yeah, there is the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference. A link to that conference website is in the description of this stream. Anyway, I had so much fun doing it, and I was just thinking that the people that coordinated it were awesome. We did a great job, and it was using a platform called Gather. It works like Zoom, except there's gaming influences. That was a lot of fun. Yes, you did think I was lying copy editing, Eva. Didn't remember. Jotted it down for when the time comes. Cool. Yeah, so it was very interesting talking to some people about this. It does seem to be a correlation between neurodivergent folks and an interest in speculative fiction in general. It seems to be a, what's the other word I was thinking of? It's a river runs through it, sort of. Anyway, so yes, and neurodivergent can include things like autism, ADHD, just a variety of things related to mental health as well. Some people say PTSD falls under that umbrella. Emma Bennett came in. Thank you very much. Says, hi, Heather, just popping in just popping in for my own sprints to boop the like button. Thank you. Yes, Katerina did confirm for Paget, ADHD is neurodivergent. Yes. There can be a lot of things under that umbrella. J.D. Robinson stopped by to say hi and waved. Hello. Yes, I mean, Eva says, to be honest, speculative fiction as a category confuses the heck out of me. I just look at that term as an umbrella term for everything, everything that could possibly be defined as science fiction and or fantasy. That's how I look at it. It seems to include everything that isn't contemporary. No, not necessarily, because I just look at it as everything. The umbrella term for everything. That's mostly how I have heard it defined as. I think that also includes horror, yes. Horror, fantasy, sci-fi fantasy. Oh, yes, all the things. That's what I'm thinking. Rachel says, I'm with you, Eva. The definition seems so vague that I've seen it as an umbrella term. That's how I've seen it. Everywhere I've talked to people about it, it's more of an umbrella term. Rachel says, but I had never heard the term used until I got into author groups. Yeah, same. But, well, I guess I've heard it for quite some time. But I've been attending writers groups for more than 25 years. Eva says, I like and write speculative fiction, it seems, but I also have a historical piece that may not be under that umbrella, more real life situations. Just Eva says, I'm pretty sure I'm not neurotypical, but I'm not diagnosed to know where I fall on the spectrum of diverse. I'd assume ADHD based on executive dysfunction alone. That is a hallmark of ADHD. Yeah, yes, it is. Okay. Speaking of which, I don't want to get too distracted. What happened? Oh no. Oops. Oh, second. Why am I hearing it? I apologize for the echo. There we go. No, they didn't know. Sorry. But I did want to say goodbye. So sorry. But I will plan on seeing everybody next week, Tuesday and Thursday from 11 to 1. Sorry. And we shall talk about this more later. I understand, Eva. It took me a while. Yeah. Another. JD Robinson is please feel free to check out. There's a link below to the conference. You can also reach out to me if you want. Sorry. Via DM. The link to my link tree is also below. And I'm again, I will see you next week, Tuesday, Thursday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Fine. Katerina says I'll be done with editing by then. My sprints. Publishing stuff, blogs, who knows? Possibilities are endless. Yes, Eva. And I just wanted to say bye. So I had X'd out on accident. And there's two of them. But I removed one. I apologize. Anyway, I will go do some cleaning, get myself cleaned up, and go celebrate my anniversary. We are going out tonight. And so you can follow me on Instagram. Oh, maybe we'll catch you there too. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.